Okay, this is a Hip Hop Anonymous. I went to this gathering recently where this chick said she was a drifter.
I like this a lot.
You like that?
Yeah.
What? What does that mean? This means she's homeless, right?
Right?
Yeah.
You could actually fuck her. And then
He was at a party with a
then never
homeless girl.
see her again.
But,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so Asian. I totally thought she was like a racing drifter. It was really
That's really Asian.
Did you not? I'm totally.
She's like, oh man, I've been
That
Tokyo
is-
drifting
I
all
was
day.
like, that's fucking
I'm a
dope,
Tokyo
dude. She
drifter.
fucking drifts.
She's a drifter.
Wow.
Paul
I-
Walker like smashes through the window. We gotta go.
Okay,
That would
was,
be awesome.
Whoa, that was weird.
Have you guys
Okay.
actually ever seen Tokyo Drift?
I saw it in a Best Buy once.
There's an amazing scene in that movie where like, and then Ton, I know you've seen this movie by the way.
Because I'm Asian.
Yeah, exactly.
You were in it, right?
You know it.
Not only does she cover her mouth when she laughs, but she likes drifting. No, we were. There's a scene in the movie where they're actually drifting. It's like the girl and the guy, like the whatever, the romantic interest with each other, and she's like the stars. Yeah, the kid from Friday Night Lights and his other girlfriend, who's actually not Japanese at all. So they're in the car and like she's driving, and they're having like this insanely sincere conversation about like her past while they're like this. Yeah, my father.
cannot see
I know, like, so it's like just imagine like two people just like switching back and forth in their car, like the fucking thing is like sliding over the place, and she's like, "Yeah, my father took me back out here when I was little. We drifted as kids. It was so amazing." And like the whole time they're just having like this normal conversation. Like they have whiplash by now, but like it's still like just nothing. It's just.
I think if Game Scoop has another baby of a podcast, it should be Ty Root Describes Movies.
If we're talking about
Where no one can actually see him drifting around the room right now.
No, just
he's drifting.
He's
shit
really
out of this.
he's acting it all out.
No, it
beautifully
pissed-
for us.
I know, and he was trying his best to look Asian. It was really cool.
No, I wasn't.
All right,
doing
Your
that.
eyes are not squinted.
Brian,
They were
no,
not
Brian, no.
at all.
Now you and I should act out the driving scene from The Chase when Charlie Sheen has sex with a girl while driving. Remember that movie? Everyone go get The Chase. Is that
Yeah, because I was like in the clouds. Like they were driving, all of a sudden it's like, wait, how are they in the sky? I don't get it.
Well, they started jerking around in the street.
Yeah.
Not literally.
All right, so anyway, this guy meets a homeless girl.
Your hand
This
is
guy's at a
sweaty.
party.
Your hand's sweaty.
Your
It's not
hand
mine.
is
See?
sweaty.
I knew it
It's
happened.
broken.
100 degrees in
But
here.
I don't
I know,
mind.
it's really
I don't
hot.
mind.
Boom.
Give me back your hand.
No,
I
you-
don't
No,
mind.
you fucking mind. No.
That's weird. Why are your hands outside?
Damon, I don't think me and Todd are going to work out.
I know. His hand's sweaty.
She's a
It was
When
her,
I,
actually,
when
it's her
I
hand.
touch him,
Greg,
it's weird.
Her hand was also kind of hairy. I'm just
You're on the
putting it out
Knockin' Boots podcast.
I'm
so
Asian. You know I don't- I'm not
You want
Asian.
any advice
I have
on how
more-
to
I have
cope
more
with your
questions.
breakup?
I have some questions here. I'd like to be referred to as Hip Hop Anonymous.
Okay.
What do you do when you're holding hands with a girl in a podcast and her hands are all sweaty and she keeps sending you weird texts like, let's get out of this podcast. We got to get out of here. Let's go to the pool. Take off your shirt. Am I reading these
fuck her
signals
face.
wrong? Oh, we're all getting fired.
I like that. That's the new phrase. It's no longer ass to ass anymore. I like
I
that.
know.
It's great. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, next time there's a live Knockin' Boots, I will gladly make t-shirts that say "fuck my face" and I will bring them. And on the back they will say
I mean,
Knockin'
next
Boots.
there hasn't been a live Knockin' Boots yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know what?
Do you think we'd actually be able to actually?
Are you
do
ready? You're
a
taking
live
the gloves
Knockin'
off.
Fuck Comic-Con,
Oh
man.
my God, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have you know that we submitted a Comic-Con panel called "Knocking Boots" with Penthouse Pet Ryan Keeley, and it was rejected. Now, granted, it had nothing to do with comics,
You know what?
video games.
You guys should have said
entertainment.
Knockin' Boots with loss, Ryan Keeley. And
Yeah,
then there would be
you're
1,000 people that are like, oh, they're bringing it back. Bleh. And then there'd be just a bunch of fucking idiots.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Oh,
It's
the
Lost
the
is-
hit TV show Lost.
Lost.
Knocking Boots with Lost, Ryan Keeley.
Yes. tricked them.
The rest of us got it.
Comic-Con.
Oh, tricked them.
Jesus Christ.
I thought
I
maybe,
can hear the gears in your head just
I
clapping.
thought maybe she was on an episode I didn't know about. I don't know.
Yes. She was on all of them.
Hi, Ryan.
She was a smoke monster.
By the way, speaking of porn stars, I started watching Entourage last night, the last season.
Oh, here we
and
go.
he's fucking Sasha Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not a porn star anymore, by the way.
Well, I know that.
Now
Now
she's
she's like
legitimate.
respectable. She was in a Steven Soderbergh movie.
Yeah.
Anybody watch that? I have it
No.
on my Netflix,
What
but I
movie?
haven't watched it.
What movie?
The Girlfriend Experience?
No.
It's dumb.
Okay, then I won't watch it.
Just watch her other movies. A lot easier.
Once upon a time, we were reading an email from Hip Hop
Yeah.
Anonymous.
Thank
about
you.
Then we all started having fun.
How he went to a party and there was a homeless girl there.
Got
oh,
it.
yes, sorry.
As the night came to a close, she said she was looking for a place to crash. Go figure. I figured she was homeless and needed a couch, so I offered mine.
Mm.
First of all, I would never do this.
yeah.
I've almost
The homeless
been there.
girl is
Kim
sleeping on my couch.
Kardashian walks in, and granted, she's not Kim Kardashian, but she's the body of Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian in this universe doesn't exist. This girl walks in, she is Kim Kardashian. As
Looks
we
just
know
like
her.
her. Yeah.
Exactly.
And she's homeless?
That
she
doesn't
says,
work.
I'm a drifter, and she's totally fucking hot. You don't take.
No,
You
So
don't-
what? She's had homeless plastic surgery her whole
Yeah.
life.
That's what they do. You're right. They put. They
I'm
take,
gonna put a chicken wing on you.
exactly. They take tin
Cover it with
cans and
lettuce.
shove them up underneath your cheekbones.
Okay, he offered his
Is
couch.
that, does that happen?
So he offered her the couch. Got it.
Apparently, my awkward demeanor somehow attracted her to me.
Yeah.
Was
She was hitting on me proper hardcore.
she-
Proper
was she
hardcore.
And she was quite handsy when we got back to my place. In fact, she wasn't actually homeless, but simply wanted me to take her home. I don't get. She's a drifter. How? Anyway,
Yeah, she lives.
She
Hold
could
on.
be like one of those bitches that like cuts out your kidney when you fall asleep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
he says I never really hook up and have never done so before. So I was wary of the experience. However, it's really hard to resist a cute girl when she's doing all but forcing me to rail her. Long story short, we railed a few times.
Good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wash your dick.
Now, during this railing, she did some things that I'm not all that into. She bit me hard, and when I pulled out and blew my load, she licked it up. I'm sorry for the TMI. I'm painting a picture here.
Oh yeah, this is Knockin' Boots. There's no TMI.
This experience
Kyrie has
wasn't
one dumb ball.
this experience wasn't a
Is that
bad
true?
one.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna say yes.
Damon, I'm listening.
Damon, you always get so pissy when we interrupt. We pepper it in
Am
so
I
much.
pissy? I'm not.
No.
being
You know what you do?
Um,
You sit there and you make the scrambled eggs, and then me and Tyree are like kicking spices in it. You get so mad.
That's right. That is kind of how it works.
You've never actually made scrambled eggs before, have
No,
you?
I have. It's a very
You don't
messy
use your
experience.
feet.
Hip Hop Anonymous says this experience wasn't a bad one, but it's atypical of me. My bedpost notch count is not even at double digits, despite living in a college town at the age of 20. The kinky stuff was a bit beyond my taste, but I'm not complaining. I truly enjoyed myself.
Good. And shut
So,
up.
So yeah, the
my
problem
question is
here
this. If hookups are not my thing, are they worth getting used to? Do you guys think I may someday find that I really enjoy them and seek them out? Or if I know I can live without them, should I?
Here's the
don't-
whole thing: be comfortable with what you want to do.
Exactly.
If you don't feel like hooking up right now,
Don't
like,
hook up.
This is a great example of a hookup just happened. You know what I mean? He wasn't out there looking for it; it just
No.
happened. Don't go out there and be like, "Well, I had fun with this."
And
one
those are
hookup,
the best
so
stories,
now,
too.
Now I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna look for every bitch I can fuck.
Well,
No,
he
you
was
don't
with
even
a,
do that.
He was with a drifter. Like, it's not like there's gonna be a next time unless he passes out in a boxcar somewhere.
Yeah.
Funny
You
story.
know, it's really.
But apparently she wasn't a drifter. She just wanted to fuck him.
Now, how many times do you think? And no offense to you, I've talked to a lot of girls, Tom, and a lot of
Okay.
times they make awkward jokes. And maybe that was her awkward joke of I'm a drifter. Maybe she's moved a lot. Maybe she.
It depends. Sometimes you can actually tell. I was
well,
legitimately
yeah. If
hit
she was
on.
wearing a fucking newspaper hat, I
Well,
get it.
I was hit on by a very cute because we're in San Francisco, right? We're littered with.
Do
homeless
not
people.
say we have cute homeless people here.
We
No.
do not. We do
No.
not. But one night I got this girl that looked like she had just come out of the woods, but you couldn't really tell that. So she comes up to me,
Well,
and
because
I'm
if you're in the
outside of
hate
bar,
area, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. You have no
especially
idea
if it's
the girl's
night and
homeless
you've been
or not.
drinking. Thank you.
Yeah, you're at Hobson's Choice. You're like, oh god, that
Like,
girl's
oh, man.
cute. Wait, is she?
Or is she
homeless?
waiting at the bus stop? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So this girl walks up and she's like, "Oh man, so really bad thing happened to me. My boyfriend and I broke up, and he locked me out.
And he stole my Fish album.
And my cell phone's in there, and my wallet's in there, and my keys are in there, so I can't get back in. So could you like buy me a drink, and maybe we could go back to your place and like hang
Wow.
out there?" And
This
I
ha-
was sort of already gonna be like, "Yeah, okay, maybe I could do that." I was like, "I'll buy you a drink, and you can come kick it, like drink at my place." And then I looked down at her feet,
Oh, gosh.
and they were fucking homeless as shit, filthy. Like she had just transformed from a wolf. Like it was like she had a
like
chicken.
she was a hobbit.
She's
like-
doing like the Incredible Hulk thing where she's like holding pants. And,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
in a
And
bunch
I'm
next
looking
to her.
down at her feet, and I'm like, they're filthy. And I'm like, "You're homeless." And she's like, "How'd you know?" And I was like, "Well, because your story was terrible, first of all.
Wow.
But second of all, your feet are
oh,
homeless
mellow.
as shit." And then she walked away, and she went to another bar and duped some other sad asshole into driving.
Yeah.
her
You
home
saw
for
Nate
that.
Ahern taking her home.
Yeah, exactly.
She wears sandals like me, bro.
So, yeah,
They're
always-
locked in a house.
Always check her feet.
Check the feed. That's
Love you,
good
Nate. I
advice.
miss you, Nate.
The second question is here. Also, are kinky acts something that's built into a person, or can they be an acquired taste?
Acquired taste.
You'll find that. How old is this guy? He's 20.
It's young.
You'll find that as you grow up and get older, like your taste will change. You'll start to be into things you weren't into before.
Regular sex
Like
gets boring.
Yeah.
Tabasco.
You
Absolutely.
become desensitized.
A lot of people don't like Tabasco when they're kids. They love it now. It's-
Oh, I thought you meant during sex.
Oh, who doesn't
Or
like
that
that?
too.
Like, oh man, here's a hot sauce dick.
I'm gonna blow a fireball, honey.
Hadouken!
Oh, Ton has to be excused.
You have to leave?
I have to pee.
Oh, okay. We're at the last email. Can you not wait for that?
I That's all I can think about.
All right, go for it.
Go.
Are we gonna? You want to fill time, or are we gonna? What are we gonna do?
Do you have something to fill time with?
Of course, Damon.
We can talk about stuff. It's fine.
I've been thinking.
Yeah.
Long time. Oh, actually, I did have a story similar to this. So I moved away from the Chicagoland area. One of
What?
my friends. I know. I live in San Francisco.
I thought you still lived there.
Well, first off, I lived in Missouri, then I moved out here. So I lost touch with my high school friends, except for a few of them. And one of them got back to me one time about, oh, well, this guy is going to get married, and blah, blah. I'm like, oh, well, what do you think of his fiance? And his response was, I'm not sure. And I said, how are you not sure? You've hung out with her? Well, he's like, yeah, but when he met her, she was very hippie-ish, and the only story I ever heard about her was that she wanted to travel to Canada. So she hopped on a train, just on a random train, like on a train full of lumber, and rode the rails the entire way to Canada. But she hopped on with her friend. They hop on, and there's some other hobo there. And as they go into a tunnel, or as they're coming up to a tunnel, the hobo says, you have to take a cloth and you have to put it over your face. If you have water, wet it down. Because this tunnel is so long, the carbon dioxide this thing kicks out is gonna kill you, possibly. So you need to breathe through your shirt, blah, blah, or you might die through this.
Always trust a
tunnel.
wet hobo that wants to put a cloth on your face.
They did, and they did it, and they still
Jesus.
passed out. But they didn't die. They woke up on the other side of the tunnel in Canada somewhere.
That's
Pee
amazing.
like a dude.
That was really fast, son.
We're going to go out there and be like this giant puddle out by the couch.
It's
Like,
amazing.
what the fuck?
All right.
I ran to the restroom.
We've arrived at our last email. Warning, this one is a little vulgar.
Is there a phone
This
number?
one is a little...
Well, this podcast isn't vulgar at all.
I'm
so
really worried.
Probably
about
just
my
should
virgin
stop.
ears.
Should I start dialing now or no?
I don't know if
we
Altano
don't
can
have
handle
a
this.
phone number.
You got a full name?
Altano earmuffs.
What are
This is
curse
Alex.
words?
All right.